Well, today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. It's a day dedicated to celebrating girls and women and to promote equality in sports. To celebrate here at PIX11, we put a call out to our young athletes. Take a look at some of the young girls and women in our area, both getting their start and already dominating their sport.
Go, 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 go. Go, Sophia. Yeah. Woo!
Oh, good job. What a swing.
I come back to you.
I mean, if that doesn't get you amped today, I don't know what will. Joining us now ahead of a day filled with events is Phaidra Knight, former premier rugby player and president of the Women's Sports Foundation. Madam President, it is an honor to talk to you, and in full disclosure, Phaidra is also one of my former rugby teammates, so it's wonderful to see you today.
Excellent to see you too, Marysol. Always a pleasure.
So for folks who don't know, what are the origins really of today?
Well, today, which is obviously National Girls and Women in Sports Day, marks the 35th anniversary. What it really embodies is the celebration of girls and women in sport, and it's a recognition of their right to participate. This day, it's powered by the Women's Sports Foundation, and it draws this national attention to the importance of equal opportunities in sports for girls and women.
It is a wonderful tribute, and I'm not sure if you're able to see some of those photographs that we were just posting, but to see a woman holding a football wearing a hijab. I mean, we've come such a long way in sports as women. But I wonder, what do sports and what have sports brought to you? Because I know since you were a zygote, you've had a ball in your hands, you've been playing when rugby wasn't enough, you went to MMA. So what do sports bring to you specifically as a woman that other things in life don't?
Oh my God, sports has brought so much to me. It's brought my true voice and authenticity. It's brought me, it actually brought me to you and this New York environment. It's brought me confidence. It's brought me a tremendous network of people. It's made me remarkably more conscious of health, how I eat. And honestly, it's brought me to a Hall of Fame. Right?
I was just going to say a Hall of Fame also. But you know
what? It's brought me so much.
Phaidra, it's 2020, but what are some of the equalities women are still fighting for in sports? I know you and I talk about U.S. women's soccer, but what are some of the things that we still need to achieve as women in the area of sports? And it's not just athletes. I mean, there are people who are covering the sports. There's such a wide community when you say women and girls in sports.
You're absolutely right. We need more women coaching both women and girls and men. You just don't see it. You particularly don't see a lot of women, in coaching in men's sports, whereas you see, the opposite, right? We need pay equity. That's a big one. And I guess I'm repping the jersey today. There's such a disparity in what female athletes are paid at the professional level and male athletes. I mean, it's an extreme, right?
Yeah.
I think the one sport that we see a bit more equity is tennis. But beyond that, it just really drops off. It's a very dramatic drop. We need more resources.
Still such a long way to go. Resources.
Absolutely.
So today we're celebrating 35 years of women and girls in sports. So what are some events happening around the world? And then tell us what you will be doing today as host of the first ever Girl Fest.
Well, there's going to be a number of different National Girls and Women's in Sports Day celebrations around the world. Different universities, colleges, et cetera, will probably have their online celebrations. What we're doing to celebrate the 35th anniversary of this ever important day at the Women's Sports Foundation is we're hosting our first ever Girls Fest, as you mentioned. It's an online event geared towards elementary, middle, and high school girls and their families. It will feature intimate interviews with collegiate athletes and champion athletes, and we'll take an inside look from Olympic and Paralympic athletes training for Tokyo.
Oh my goodness. Phaidra,
so
Phaidra,
it's
real
gonna be
quick,
packed.
how can folks join? Because I know it starts today at 4.
Absolutely. They can tune in to the Women's Sports Foundation YouTube channel and join this Girls Fest. They can also go to www.womensportsfoundation.org for more information about National Girls and Women in Sports Day and our Girls Fest.
Phaidra Knight, president of the Women's Sports Foundation. Thank you so much. Congratulations for all your achievements. And rock on, who run the world. Girls.
Thank you.
Absolutely.